Red light is on. We are recording. Everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. I need you to shimmy over about 6 inches to your left.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Turn up this podcast.
I'm in this for the money and the pussy, and they're both falling off the trees.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 123 of the Reasonable Doubt podcast. As always, we are your hosts, Eric Seagriff.
And Chicka J Money.
We took a week off. I hope you missed us. We're back.
We're back.
We're
and
back.
I think we're better than ever.
And I think we're better than ever. We had to do a corporate retreat down in Boca.
Boca Raton.
You had to go down to Boca. I don't get down enough,
Yeah.
you know. But, you know, we love it down there. We got a little place. It's this really cool way. So, you know how when you go on vacation, right?
Yep.
You only really go like 1 week out of the year. So we figured out, what if we and 51 other people just bought a 52nd of the house in Boca, and then we would just have our 1 week of the year that it was ours. So now that's
How hard would that be to do?
it's called a timeshare.
Ow.
It's a really good way to lose money.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But in the bit, it's still a really good
Why
idea.
do you lose money?
Well, because not everyone gets to go at the nice times.
Like,
You know? Someone's got to go to Boca in like the August heat.
I mean, I'd be down.
I'd be down too. That's why, I mean, we went in June.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
we had to go down to Boca.
you know what I've been looking at actually?
What's that?
Okay, there's two things. One, maybe I shouldn't blow this one up because I want it
Don't
to
blow
take
this
off.
up.
No, I'm not gonna blow this up. Never mind. This
No,
is big moves.
wait till you do it after you've done it.
Yeah, big financial moves.
Oh, also, we'd like to give a big shout out to Jessie Adkin.
Yeah, Jesse
A friend of ours.
She's cool.
She's cool.
Yeah.
We were asked to do a shout out. There's a shout
I'm pretty sure I saw her.
Don't get used to it. And don't
somewhere.
ask us for shouting.
No shouting out.
No shouting out.
It was one time for
It was
one person.
It was one person. They're pretty cool. That's it.
Okay. So I've been looking at trips. You ever look at last minute trips?
Yes,
Like
where
for
you
a
book
weekend?
like day of.
Yeah, it's like you leave at 6 p.m. today.
Yeah.
Do you know how much it
They're
is?
very cheap because they just want to fill spots on that plane.
Dude, I've been looking at like you grab a trip, you just pick where you want to go.
Yep.
You take the Friday off or the Monday off, whatever,
And just go. for
and
3
you
days.
just like go for 3 days. You can get a trip to like fucking Costa Rica
Yeah, very cheap.
for like $400.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I wish-
round trip with stay.
I wish I could be that kind of guy. I need to have a plan in place, I think.
Really? I'm gonna
Yeah.
start doing this. Just taking off.
You can get them real cheap, too, if you just go to the airport.
really?
You just go to the airport and be like, what do you have that leaves today?
Like a round trip that leaves today.
Yeah, like,
back
what do
in
you have?
3 days.
And they'll be like, Nashville. You're like, cool, going.
Done.
Book me a solo seat that I know you will have.
Yeah, like
empty.
how hard is it from another place to book a flight back to London, Ontario?
Pretty hard. Toronto would be fine.
Yeah, I guess. Like, when's the next flight to Toronto?
Yeah, that would be fine. London, they'd be like, wait a week.
Yeah.
Because, like, there are... Or you would just connect through Toronto. Like, fly to Toronto and then fly here.
Damn.
Or take
That's
the train.
that's what I'm gonna start just booking last minute round trips.
Yeah. If I was a single man, that's what I would do. If
Yeah,
I was a single man with, like, 3 days off in a row, I'd be like, peace. I'm heading to New York.
yeah. Just that's what I'm saying. Like,
And just figure it out.
just walk into a hotel and be like, "You have a room
I
for
should've-
2 days." Like,
Yeah, they probably would. Well, hotels might be different. Because they'll know you're desperate.
be like,
No one's desperate to get on a flight. If you go there and they're like, we don't really have anything, you can just be like, cool, I'll try again next weekend.
yeah.
Or whatever. But, like, if you show up to a hotel and you're like, what do you have for tonight? You're desperate.
That's what I'm saying with the last minute like trip deals, where it's like $500, $400. You get
Yeah.
a flight to Dominican, like a round trip to Dominican. You're there for 2 days,
Yeah.
and you're on an all inclusive resort, and you come home. Man,
That'd be awesome.
For
Probably
four-
cheaper than going to the bars.
that's $400 or $500 is like you just take 3 weeks off of going to the bar.
Yeah. And just go hang out at an all-inclusive.
Just go to a fucking all inclusive resort and get schmammered.
If I was a single man, I'd go to one of those, like, one of the fucking hotels. You know the ones?
Oh, where like it's fucking time.
It's for adventurous people.
Yeah. Those
It's for
are fucking
adventurous
great.
people with no
I wish
shame.
that I'd known this when I was younger.
Yeah, I know. The only problem is when you're younger, you're not a swinger. You're just a whore.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a difference. yeah.
You just fuck around.
Yeah, you're just fucking around.
You're a swinger when you're like 40.
Yeah, and you're trying to bring your wife into it. I don't want that. No one's fucking my wife but me. You know?
But you get to fuck all the other wives.
That'd
there.
be cool.
I don't want to be a swinger. I just want to have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
I want my wife and I want my girlfriend. They don't meet. The girlfriend knows about the wife.
That was a cheers in the Navy, and they made us stop.
Oh, it's like to our wives and girlfriends, may they never meet.
Yeah, it was like the Tuesday cheers that everyone had to say. And they were like, hey, guys, like, this isn't funny anymore. And it's like, why not? It's hilarious. And they're like, because a lot of married people, this, like, fucks up their relationship because their wives doubt the living shit out of them. And they're good, honest people, and we need to stop doing
They
that.
just like watch them be like, oh, I'm supposed to be my fucking girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a joke, right? Because back in the day, sailors would be gone for like 2 years. Like, of course you got a fucking girlfriend in the meantime.
Yeah, if you didn't, like, what the
Yo,
fuck?
you're fucking gay.
Well, you're in the Navy.
What are you trying to say, bro?
I'm saying that you bunk real close to a bunch of dudes on a ship that you can't get off of for
Look,
2 years.
It's not gay when it's necessary, you know?
Yeah, you get a pass for that. That's
Yeah,
not gay.
It's not gay. I'm just fucking... My balls are hurting. I'm getting cum out of my balls.
I'm getting cum out of my balls. Oh. Oh, God. What a fucking way to refer to love making.
Yeah. But,
There's
dude,
no love being made.
we should do one of these fucking trips. I'm serious. It's exciting.
Just line it up. Be like, each take a day off.
No, because you can take a fucking... If you do it in the middle of the week,
Yeah.
you do a Monday and come home Friday, huh,
Even come home
or
Thursday.
come home Thursday,
Yeah, I know. When the schlubs are at their job.
dude, I'm telling you, you do that, you're talking like you can book a fucking 1 week vacation
Yeah.
for nothing.
That could
and
be the
go to
move.
a sick place.
That could be the move.
My buddy's going to LA.
Just doing it that way?
$35 flight round trip to LA.
Just last minute?
Swear to God, he's going for 3 days. He got an Airbnb.
That could be the move.
Yeah.
I want to go to I want to go bumfuck nowhere. I want to go hang out with locals. I don't want to go to a resort, and I don't want to go to a big city.
We should go to like Montana.
Yeah, I want to go to a town in
Yeah,
Montana.
yeah.
Or I want to go to like rural Illinois.
Yo, that'd be cool.
And I just want to like walk up to their watering hole and start making friends.
Yeah, just start drinking.
We won't make friends. They
won't,
won't like
no.
us. We'll be a show.
I've also realized that we're kind of fucked. And if you make, like, I make jokes around some older fellas, and they're like, what the fuck is that? Like, I texted my buddy,
Yeah.
and I was like, so close, I can almost smell your dirty asshole.
Ah.
I know, but it was funny in the moment, right?
Yeah, in the moment, sure.
But then the old guy next to me was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they don't like the gay jokes.
No, it's not funny to them. It's like, why? Just fucking be a little gay, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's like being a little gay with your coworkers.
Yo, like,
That's
fuck-
what you do.
That's life, man.
That's what you do.
This is driving me nuts, but go
The
ahead.
cord?
Yeah.
What, do you have to straighten it?
Yeah.
Okay. I have said some shit that should probably send me to prison.
Yeah.
If not like sensitivity training to my coworkers and got like, nice.
Nice, dude. Yeah.
There's a good 30 minutes of my day every day talking about jerking off and how to.
Yeah.
And like various methods, sneaky jerking. Like we talk
Trying
about,
to jerk off when you don't want anyone to know.
Yeah,
The
proper
Dorito chip bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The sun chips.
Sun chips. Sun chips are really crinkly.
You just jerking off and eating chips at the same time. That's a fucking dream. No, like the how like if you know when you want to fuck good
Yeah.
and you're like you gotta tactically deploy your jerk off sesh
Yeah,
beforehand.
like right before. You ever wanked it in a girl's
Wanked
place?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Where you go over and like things start to get good.
So I just gotta use the bathroom.
I just gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna freshen up a little bit, and you just
Freshen up a little bit. Come out no deodorant, still smelling like shit.
still smell like shit, but fucking
You like
drained.
pooped at the same time too, so our bathrooms are fucking bombed. playing porn on your phone so loud.
And she's outside. She's like,
Phone locking.
oh, I'm just washing my face.
Sorry, I thought I had something on my teeth. Sorry about that. Oh, but now I'm ready to go.
No, yeah, now I'm good. Now
You
I'm
come
good.
out like red a little.
Yeah. Sweaty.
So I'm ready.
I'm good to go.
You look like you just choked yourself in there for a little bit. Sorry, it's the only way I can get in the mood. I had a very abusive childhood.
Oh my god.
Just to sidebar off that. Can you punch me in the face?
Yeah.
Can you spit on my face for not washing the dishes? I'll be right in there.
That's fucking brutal. That is horrendous.
Like, that's all fun and games and stuff, whatever. That's funny and, like, maybe a little bit relatable
Yeah.
to some people. Do you ever feel bad for the people that, like, really need some heinous shit to get off?
I don't feel bad for them. No, you fucked yourself up.
No, they didn't.
You don't think so?
It's their circumstances. A lot of it's their
we
upbringing.
have friends that have like some deep-rooted issues.
I think we have some friends who really need some strange shit to get off that haven't told us.
They've never said
They
anything.
haven't said a word to anything
but
except
it's
like
fucking
it's stuff you drop on your girlfriend of 2 years.
yeah.
Because if
where
it's
you're
too early, she's like, "Fuck
get
that."
the fuck out of here! Yeah, you
Like, you
freaky motherfucker.
You wait till you got your hooks in, and then you're like, "Actually, I would love if you pooped on me."
Yeah,
But then you fuck better than you've ever had because that's all you needed was the missing
some
link.
poop. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
So
bad.
what do you
for
think?
these people.
What do you think the worst thing in our friend group is?
In our friend group?
I
Like,
know.
I don't know. In my opinion,
I
like
know.
getting the shit kicked out of you is not that odd. I can see.
Like
I can
getting the
understand.
shit kicked out of you? What do you mean? Like, what are we talking about here?
I don't
like
know.
slapped,
Like hit.
like punched and shit.
Like I can understand it. You know
can
what I
understand.
mean?
It's much more.
It's a
understandable.
domination. Like
Yeah.
she's you know. I can get it.
And I've had a phase. Where I
mean-
gave it a go. You know?
Yeah, everyone.
Remember
has.
that girl with the knife?
Yeah.
Remember that?
We're gonna stop that right here.
Why? That's a great story.
No, we can't tell that one.
She might listen to this. You
Yeah.
crazy bitch.
She'll kill us.
Yeah. Well.
Don't say her name. Yeah, one more shout out. Actually,
Yeah.
I'll make an exception.
Former employee of.
Daughter of.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
like in our friend group, I don't know if we have any poop people.
No, I don't think we have boopers.
We might have pee people. In like the extended group of people we
I
know,
think there's
I feel
pee
like
people.
statistically, there's
Yeah.
one pee guy.
I think there's pee people.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the jerking off on the like the like porn jerking off to porn?
Together?
Like no, just you're doing it and your girl's like watching and that gets her going.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to me. I get very, very self-conscious.
What? Well, the jerking off you do
Like,
in front of your girlfriend is different than like
Is
business.
it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got
That's
like
for,
one arm behind your head.
Oh,
You're like your
okay.
shoulders are back, and
You're like chilling.
you're chilling because you can make it last, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you want to really watch me jerk off, like start the timer. Oh, shit, none of this. If you want to see me get down to business, start the stopwatch under 60 seconds.
That's what
When you
I'm
have your
saying.
your shoulders in.
Yeah, that's what people. When I hear people talk about this, the first thing I think, I'm like, man, I'm near like fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, don't do that in front of her.
Yeah, that's scary.
You're like rocking
She'd be
that.
like, what the fuck? Yeah, and then like, like a fucking dinosaur.
You ever like? I mean, normally when you jerk off, you're pretty silent, right?
Yeah, aside from the sweating and.
I mean, the breathing. Do you ever like make a sound at the end, and you're like, "Who the fuck am I?"
You're like, oh.
Shut the fuck up.
What am I? I'm not fucking.
What is this on camera?
What happened there? When my neighbor hears me through the wall? What the fuck was that?
Who am I doing this
I'm
for?
putting on a show for fucking...
but if it's jerking off, it's not that good.
Yeah, wow, fucking 90 seconds.
I didn't need to exclaim. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, like, oh,
Shut up. Me to me. Yeah, if you watch porn in front of your girl and you're doing it like business, like your toes are gripping.
that's what I'm saying, you're fucking... And
No,
you get
it's
so
different.
tense, you start sweating, your face is red, and you're like, you just look like a monster.
No, because the whole point of that is you're gonna fuck after.
Okay, yeah. So
Right.
you don't want to bust.
So I mean, what you do, you could do forever. You're not even jerking off. You're playing
keeping it
with
hard.
yourself.
Yeah,
You're keeping it hard. You're like half watching the porn, but you can't just be like
that's what I'm
staring
saying.
at it
I'm,
either.
I'm
'cause
thinking
that's
you're
not
like
nice.
eyes glued to the screen,
No,
watching
like
what
one on the
watching what
screen.
you really watch too, because that's the other thing.
That's another thing.
You can't watch what you really watch with your girl. There's no like I know what I really watch and what I would let people know I watch, and those are two very different genres.
What I would let people know I watch is stuff I watched when I was 15. Front page.
Yeah. Just scroll the homepage.
Like categories. Amateur.
Yeah. MILFs.
Big boobs.
Yeah, big titties. That's it.
Yeah, like, I've seen all that.
Yo,
I got years under the belt now. Okay? I've seen all of this. I know videos that I want, and I know what page they're on. Like,
And-
I gotta search this and go to page 19.
Yeah.
And this one just does it for
and
me.
I know what the thumbnail is in my
I
head.
know what the thumbnail is. I feel like I know this
I
woman.
scroll fast. I'm like, yep, there it is.
Yeah, I have the amount of swipes it takes memorized.
Yeah.
I feel like I
This
know
one
this
does it.
woman.
This one does it.
I know her. I've seen her like
Yeah,
twice
we're
a week
friends. Yeah.
for 7 years. If I saw her in public,
I
I'd
would
be
be
like, "Hey,
Oh, hey. Yeah, you wouldn't think about it. You'd be like, hey. And then she'd be like, hi. And you'd be like,
oh,
never mind.
that's why I remember you."
Yeah.
I wonder if that happens
Must.
because like porn stars obviously lead lives.
They have a normal life outside
I mean, they
of
go
it, yeah.
grocery shopping and shit, especially
Yeah.
like not the A tier.
But the ones
Like
we're
the
watching.
top, the 6 top famous might as well be movie
Yeah.
stars. But like the next 1,000 definitely are like in grocery stores, and like dads are just like trying to figure out how they know them.
Yeah.
Like, how do I know this 24-year-old woman? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like,
I recognize him.
Why are you staring at that woman, honey?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think I know.
Never mind.
Never mind. I don't know.
Never mind. I don't know.
I swear I've seen her before. She looks. No, I don't know.
I don't know.
We're leaving.
Well, let's just say hi to her.
Just
No,
go
don't
say
say
hi.
hi. Don't say hi. Don't say hi.
Don't say hi.
Never meet your heroes.
What you did with the ankle behind the head? Love it. Loved all
Dude,
of that.
I know. My buddy lent me his laptop the one time. He's like, here you go. I opened it up, and he said, he's like, man, you weren't supposed to see that. That's some shit. That's the shit you don't let people see.
Oh, did it have what he was really jerking off to? Up?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Threesome, tranny, and a midget.
Okay, we can't say trans.
You can't say tranny. What do you call it?
Trans
Transgender. Oh, trans woman.
woman,
Yeah,
I assume.
Male to female,
Trans woman. Yes.
like titties and a penis.
Yes.
Okay, titties and a penis, and a midget and a dude.
Well,
And I was like, the midget was a girl, so like maybe he's not fully, down the homosexual rabbit hole, but
yeah.
it was shocking because I opened it up, and obviously where he decided he was done with this experience, I saw that clip.
Oh yeah, because that's right when you close the video.
That's when
Or you close the. This guy, first of all, I just want to say,
what a
comes,
monster!
just closes the laptop.
What a monster! Right? I was like, Bro, who the fuck does that? You X out of everything.
You X out of everything. You clear that history, and then you open it back up 2
and
hours
make
later
sure
to check
everything is good. Yeah.
before you take that laptop
Yeah.
anywhere.
Like, okay, I'm gonna just say this. We're in the military. I'm like, motherfucker, how do you have top secret security clearance?
Like, they know what you're looking at.
Yeah, all that, and like, you can't even remember to fucking close your Pornhub browser, you weirdo.
Yeah, this guy could just like leave Canadian military secrets out to the world. Because you're just so free and loose with your tech time.
I know. Blew my mind.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but fucking
Also, like,
trippy little.
hey, yeah, you can borrow my laptop. Let me check it first. Make sure it's okay.
Always.
Let me make sure that, like, make sure I got it charged.
Why
before
do
I give
you,
it to
man?
you.
I don't just hand.
No.
Someone's got to Google something, I open like
I open it like this.
And I go,
what do you need?
what do you need? What do you want? On my phone, I'm like, yeah, why don't you just tell me and I'll Google it.
You want to look up ponies?
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, they're like,
You can't type
You're
P-O.
driving. Yeah, grab the steering wheel. I'll type.
You can't type P-O in my Google Chrome browser.
There's way too many results.
Like, not even for me, for you. You're not ready.
Yeah, you won't look at me the same, and I don't need that in my
You
life.
could not waterboard out of me what I watch. You would have to kill me.
I actually think some of the shit, I literally would die first. I'd be like, kill me.
Yeah, kill me.
Then you
because
can do whatever
my
you want.
life's over anyways. It's not that bad. It's not illegal.
It's not illegal. It's weird.
But people are going to look at me every time I'm in a
it's
public
not
place.
illegal, but like, it's not socially acceptable.
It's not not with the friends I have.
No, it's not going to places.
Just me searching fat bitches fighting over food.
Yeah, like you ever look up like really, really hood, big black chicks? You know what I mean? You throw one of those on every once in a while because you just feeling
I'm
experimental.
not even jerking off. I'm just doing research.
And you're like, I wonder what. And
I wonder what's going on over here. I wonder what's going on in Compton.
yeah, what's up, baby doll? And I'm like, that's a new line for me.
What's up, baby doll?
Yeah, what's up, baby doll?
That sounds like the fucking Criminal Minds. You ever see that show?
I love Criminal
Yeah,
Minds.
fucking, what's his name? Shamar Moore?
Oh, yeah.
He calls that girl baby doll.
He does call her baby doll.
I went to a concert. This is a quick little side note about Shamar Moore. I went to a concert with an ex-girlfriend in Toronto one time. The iHeart Radio Jam.
Okay.
Jingle Jam, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They bring out a bunch of bands and stuff. It's in a big stadium. A lot of money. And I went with her. And Shamar Moore came out. And my 18-year-old girlfriend lost her fucking mind. It was embarrassing to be
Over
sad.
Shamar Moore?
Over Shamar Moore and every woman in that place. And I will say,
He's an attractive
he's a
man.
good-looking man.
Yeah,
and
he
he's
is.
got the charisma.
Yeah, he's so nice.
And he's so nice. But it's one of those things where you don't realize how good-looking he is until he's like 20 feet from you.
Yeah.
And you're like, holy fuck, you cut a figure.
Yeah.
But like
And
also...
he's perfectly toned
yeah, I'm like...
all the time.
Well, girls don't care about that.
Is that not a thing?
No, guys care about that.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
No, but they can't be flabby.
No, it's like his smile and the way he talks.
Yeah, but I've seen some handsome motherfuckers
Yeah, they can't
that
be
are
flabby.
350 pounds and they're not getting the same kind of
No.
abs.
It's not a plus if you're toned. It's a minus if you're fat.
I see.
You
So
know
it's
what I
almost
mean?
like a standard.
It's a standard, yeah.
Yeah, you
But,
have to be there.
In shape to ridiculously toned is like the same thing to them. That makes sense. But I was like, you need to calm yourself down.
Yeah.
Like, I'm also 18 at the time. And I'm like, you're with your man right now.
Yeah. And what'd she say?
Well, I didn't actually say that because I was an 18-year-old.
I didn't say that. I thought it.
I thought that in my
I
head.
thought that in my head, and then I did not act on it.
Speaking of porn stars making a ton of money and stuff, I have a business proposal for the Reasonable Doubt podcast, and I want to know if you're into this.
Let me.
We're gonna fuck each other on camera. I'm joking. So you're always talking about your ice baths, right? Mm-hmm. What if we bottled up your ice bath water
Okay.
and sold it to fans? Do you think there would be bites there?
Yeah.
If we like labeled it right, marketed it right, people just have like a little bit of your last ice bath, like on their shelf.
We could do that. I'm open to stalkers. I'm okay with having a stalker.
Yeah, stalkers are fans. Dedicated fans.
Dedicated,
you can
yeah.
stalk me.
You know what? When people are upset about a stalker, that's a dedicated person.
Mm-hmm.
They are. That's motivated,
Yep.
disciplined, dedicated. I have respect for a stalker.
I'm trying to think of.
Unless they're ruining your life, then I don't have respect for them. Don't ruin people's
Don't ruin
lives.
my life.
Yeah.
If you guys, anyone listening who's not just like a really close friend of ours, anyways, if you can slip a note under Christian's apartment door that says, "Hey Brian," with your phone number on it, we'll take you out to dinner.
Okay.
You can meet your heroes.
But it can't be like an
It
immediate
can't be like
close
someone
friend.
who already knows where your apartment is. Like you would know.
Oh, like I need to have a stalker figure
stalker
out where
fan.
I live.
Figure out, yeah, if you can do that to either of our doors. If you can figure
That's
out
pretty
where we
cool.
live
That's pretty cool.
and slide that under the door with your phone number, we'll take you out
I
to
have
dinner.
one friend that I know immediately is going to say, "What if I've never been to either of your apartments?"
Then pick one. Whoever's easier to stalk.
But he knows us. But he's never been to either of our places.
Sure.
It's Dylan. He is a dedicated fan.
Okay, he's never been to your place?
I don't think so.
Okay. If he can
I
find
don't know
out
why.
If we can find out where we live, then yeah.
Maybe he has been to my place. Maybe he'll be highly
If you can
offended.
present to me a lock of my hair that you got without me knowing.
Can you imagine?
I know that would actually fuck
That
me
would
up.
fuck me up. And then no number, be like, "I don't need the dinner. The satisfaction is enough."
Yeah, I'm keeping the hair.
Yeah. Woo! Wow. That's exciting. I'm down. That's a good proposition.
That's a good proposition.
We'll take you out for dinner.
And
if
then-
you can stalk us enough to find our
You
place.
can have your own version of the
Don't do
Roosevelt
anything
podcast.
fucked up. Just like fucking slip a note under our door.
Yeah, don't do anything fucked. Don't talk to our wives.
Yeah, don't talk to our wives. That's weird.
Don't do that because she'll make me stop doing this.
Yeah, we actually won't be allowed to do the podcast, and it'll be a really big problem. And we'll have to do it secretly.
We have to lie to our wives.
Yeah,
I
we'll have to
can't be-
lie to our wives like all the other 40-year-old dudes.
Yeah, I'm too young to lie to
Yeah,
my
I don't
wife.
want to. I'm not at that point. Okay.
I'm too young.
So to you, stalker, you know?
I'm a little too honest with my wife.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes I'm a little too, and she just goes, didn't
Yeah.
need to know that.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it's a lie by omission if I don't tell you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm not omitting the truth.
I've spent so much of my life lying that I hate it. I hate lying
It gives me anxiety,
because it's like, what if I forget about this lie?
and then they figure out later, and then I fuck it up.
Or they bring it up and they're like, oh, that thing you said, and you're like, in front of other people that were there, and
Yeah.
they know you would be lying if you mention it. That's fucked. I can't lie anymore.
No,
Can't do
I've
it.
gotten to this point where I'm like, I've started trying to just be honest and open with people.
Yeah.
And like, it is what it is. Because for a while I was doing lying where I was like lying about stuff because I'm like, well, if I tell them the truth, they're gonna like think differently.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No.
You
You
are
are who
fuck
you are.
you up. You are who you are, man. Like shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got.
We really 180'd from talking about jerking off to like life lessons here.
life lessons on the pod.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
not-
If your friends wouldn't like you for who you are, they're not your friends.
It's true.
That's
is
real true. Take that
Yeah.
from two fucking geezers here.
Yeah.
We've been around the block a couple times.
Been around the block a quarter of a time.
Yeah. Listen to a guy in the middle of his first rodeo. That's
I will say, you know what I've learned? Because I can say this, because this fucking a life lesson, and the
Yep.
pod, this doesn't come out till next week. I've quit my job that I fucking hate. As of by this time,
he's doing the podcast full time.
I'm doing the podcast full time. I'm excited. I actually am going to devote a lot more effort to the podcast.
Good.
Yeah.
You'll have the time to do it.
I'm going to have more time to do it. I'm going to do way more effort towards the podcast. And
You hear that? Podcast's going to get better. If it could.
If it could get any better.
If it could get, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that it could. I would like to see it be better.
Yeah.
I don't know if it can.
The other thing I'm like, but yeah, I know what I was going to say. So I think it's a big life lesson for people that like, if you fucking hate something, you can just stop doing that.
Yeah, you can.
Like that, it sounds like a really basic premise, but like that's a legit thing. If you hate your job,
Have another job lined up, then quit.
yeah, don't just quit your job.
Have something else lined up, please.
Figure
God.
something out and like definitely give yourself time. Like I'm going to Jamaica for 10 days.
Yes.
But like, it's totally okay to be like, I fucking hate this. I'm still figuring life out. maybe I'll be figuring life out till I'm 50 years old, but at least I fucking try.
You should always be figuring life out.
Yeah.
You should always be learning.
What I hate seeing is dudes who are 60 and hate what they do and hate their life.
Like, brother, you don't got much left.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, you got to just keep at it, and that's what brings you wealth. And it's like, you seem terribly unhappy with your life. Man,
I feel like at a certain age, the pursuit of wealth just hits where it's like, oh, fuck, I've wasted time.
I've wasted time.
Like, it's got to be like one day to the next, you're like, I spent all this time accruing wealth, and it's for naught.
Yeah.
You know, that's gotta suck.
Yeah, I think it's important to like have lifelong savings.
Yeah, and I mean, if you actually do get a fuck ton of wealth, then cool.
That's cool, yeah.
But if you like spend your whole time grinding to make money and you're broke at 60, like,
yeah, like what the fuck happened?
what the fuck? Well, because you drink 24 beers a night.
Well, this is kind of what I'm saying though. Is like, man, like I haven't saved that much money considering how much I've worked, and it's like, it's because I just fucking hate my life and I like spend money in stupid places. Whereas if I was happier, I just wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you would just be happy in your life.
Yeah, I'd be more content just being what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're unhappy, do something about it.
Yeah, do
Whether
something
that
about it.
is at a job or in a relationship.
Yeah,
Or,
true.
you know, your wife didn't clean up the dishes that you told her that they needed to be done and she didn't do it.
Just leave her.
Gone.
Yeah.
Your kids will understand when they're 18. They won't hate you for it.
They
Because
won't
what
hate
you got to do is it's tough love when you leave your wife. No contact with your kids till they're 20. And your ex-wife has raised them their whole life. And then you enter back in their lives like, hey.
That's really solid.
Hey.
That's solid advice.
Don't ever do anything you don't want to do.
Don't do anything you
I
do.
didn't want to raise you.
Have you ever met people, though, that are like unwavering in their I will not do anything I don't want to do?
Yes. So here's what I will say about that.
What do you actually think about those people, for real?
I think they're selfish.
Really?
I think there are things, as a man, you have responsibilities and some things you have to do.
Like what?
If you have a kid, you can't just not be a dad anymore because you don't want to.
Fair enough. Okay,
You know what I mean?
but I mean,
That's-
the people, I know people where like they'll start a job and work there and they're like, I really don't like it here. It doesn't give me fulfillment. And they just leave.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
know.
do you have another job lined up? And they're like, no, I'll find
figure
a
it
job.
out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. And it's like, you're that fucking confident in life? And they do.
Yeah, because these people are always the fucking worst.
But
'Cause
they
they're
figure
so
everything out.
charismatic and cool
Yeah.
that every job interview they walk into, someone's like, I was only supposed to give you $25 an hour, but here's 29.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they'll
exactly.
just throw money at them, and they'll do that for 2 months and be like, I didn't like my office chair. Peace.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean? That's the type of person.
Does it ever catch up to them? I don't think it does.
I feel like eventually.
I think eventually they just find a spot they really like and they stay.
Yeah, maybe.
Or they move to another country or some shit, you know?
or they like die.
Or they die,
They
yeah.
die in a mysterious way.
Maybe.
I'm killing them because I can't.
Someone
stand
gets
those
mad because they
people.
fucking were like, yo,
Like
that was
I'm
my
a pretty
favorite office chair.
freewheeling kind of guy sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, and I understand all this, but really freewheeling people, I can't fucking stand.
Really?
Yeah, something about it. It's like there's an ulterior motive here. I don't know. They freak me out a little bit.
When they're like above and beyond.
Above and beyond, like have some responsibilities, you fucking loser.
Some people are just free.
Yeah,
They're just free.
well, okay. You know what? I bet half of those people end up homeless.
Really?
I bet, yeah. I bet that's like a pretty substantial stat. Maybe not half.
I don't think it is.
Because I think there's
I
something
know-
in there that's like, it's the delayed gratification. You know what I mean? Where like, good will come, but you're going to have to wait a second.
Yeah.
I feel like these type of people have a hard time with that.
I know like 4 people that have been like that.
Mm.
I shouldn't say they don't do anything. They'll work at stuff.
They don't do anything. They live at home.
They'll work at things and be like, okay, you know, like
Yeah.
I want to get this education or whatever qualification, and they'll work at it and they get it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, they'll go. I've seen these people go to a job that's a fucking solid job and be like, not for me.
Yeah,
and
I
just
know.
leave, and it's like,
I'd kill a man for that job.
yeah, like I'd kill somebody to work there, and they're like, yeah, not really my thing. Like, fuck them.
Yeah, I don't know. Me and you also have this thing where we love working really hard jobs for no money.
For no money, for no
We love it
good
so
fucking
much.
reason at all.
Because it gives us, like, permission to be assholes all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
To bitch about
Because
life.
people would, like, normally, if we worked, like, office jobs and we acted the way we do, someone would tell us to knock it the fuck off.
Yeah, they'd be like, your life's fine, dude.
Your life's fine. You have a retirement savings. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
But,
your
like,
company matches our
Yeah, yeah.
SPs, you fucking tool bag.
you have nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
But because we do this stupid fucking work where we make no
We
money
can bitch all day.
and we work really hard, they're like, well, give him that.
Yeah,
Like,
look
let
at
him-
works
let him
his ass
bitch.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, he was working all the time. Good for
Yeah.
him. Hasn't been to Thanksgiving in 3 years, but
Yeah.
you know,
Working.
he was working hard. I'm kind of forgetting what his face looks like.
Yeah, he's a hard-working guy.
And then when you do show up, you're exhausted the whole time.
Yeah,
Like,
you
you want to
sit
go
there?
play catch in the backyard with the young cousin?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, you just sit there with a beer, throw
Nah,
a fucking
football's
Zin
on.
in your lip.
No,
That's a dude. That's a guy.
Yeah, a dip.
That's a specific guy.
Yeah.
There's specific dudes like that.
Yeah. I crushed a 2-6er of whiskey at my family Christmas this year.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Because
did.
you're a hardworking man.
I am a hardworking man.
It's good for you.
I know. I like showed up and I was like, "You guys are not ready for the level of alcoholism that I'm about to exhibit." My one cousin's sober. My sister has 3 drinks and she's dead.
Yeah.
And then everyone else is like 45 and up.
Yeah, and you're like,
I was
cool.
like, "You guys aren't ready for
We're
it.
going."
I'm smoking cigarettes alone. You guys aren't ready. It's like 10 o'clock on Christmas. Everyone's like, "Oh, we should probably start winding down." I'm like, "How's this ice maker work? I need more ice for my Ryan Gingers."
I love fucking Christmas for that because my family's like very docile.
Yeah.
Some of the people will like get stoned, and that's the extent of their partying. And
Getting
then,
stoned at Christmas?
like,
Oh,
yeah,
come
like
on.
at late in the night, like 11 o'clock, they'll like, or 10:30, they get stoned. They try to do it real discreetly so nobody knows, so they can just go to bed now.
Everyone always knows when you're high. Every
Everyone
single
knows.
time. Weed stinks.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
But I'm telling you, me and my cousin, we'll be like, yo, it's fucking Christmas. And there is an agreement that we're like, oh yeah, it's fucking Christmas. And we show up, everyone's like, oh, I brought like a 12-pack or a 6-pack. And me and him walk in, we're like, all right, we brought 2 cases, bottle of fucking scotch. We got a bottle of, a bottle of fucking spiced rum.
Yeah.
I got a spare case of Twisted Teas in case we want a shotgun at some point in the night.
I brought a bottle of Bailey's. I know you said I wasn't allowed to sleep over, but I'm gonna.
But I'm gonna, and that's
Didn't-
for the morning.
It's not that they didn't say you couldn't. They didn't offer. You're from out of town, and they didn't offer
They
for
didn't
you
offer,
to stay.
but I come in and lay out the sleeping bag immediately.
In the living room, underneath the tree.
Yeah. I'm
I'll
telling
catch
you.
Santa.
Last year I showed up and it was like a case of Twisted Teas, or like a 30-pack of Twisted Teas, a bottle of vodka for shots, and then scotch for like sipping,
Yeah.
and then I think we had a 30-pack of beer. And we show up like this, and it was like, oh my God, the wife's already there. And it's just me and him show up, and she's like, are you guys fucking kidding me? I was like, no, I brought cigars too.
God, I brought Santa.
Yeah, so we're like out there in the hot tub, fucked.
Yeah.
Cigar going.
You have great Christmas.
Toast. It's fucking great. There's snow on the ground. I'm having a blast.
I have 2 Christmases that I go to, like big family ones.
Yeah.
One's got kids and one doesn't.
Oh, the no kids one?
The no
Send
kids
it.
one, I'm like the second youngest guy there.
Yeah, perfect.
It's fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Like calling out my grandparents for some shit. They'll say some shit. I'm like, oh, no. No. That's wrong. Run that back.
Oh, man.
Grandpa who hasn't had a sip of alcohol in like 10 years, like, what?
My little...
I just say they should go back to their own country.
I have a little cousin. He's like, I don't know, he's probably like 13 now.
Oh, it's like first beer at Christmas time.
No, like he's not even there yet.
No?
No, he's like 13. Like maybe he has like a sip of dad's beer.
You didn't have a beer at Christmas when you were like 13?
Like probably 14, I think I had a beer.
I was allowed
camping. I was at camping.
Camping? Christmas and like... Yeah, Christmas at like 13, I was allowed
Okay.
a full beer, and I'd like
Maybe, yeah.
choke it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad, I love it. I love this
So
warm
this,
carling you
This
gave me.
kid's been fucking boxing, like training boxing well. right? And I get real drunk.
Oh, you try to fight him?
No, it wasn't like that. So me and his dad, my uncle, we're like shooting the shit, and I will say, okay, my one uncle, he's also really cool and will get fucking hammered with us.
Yeah, of course.
So then he comes in, he's talking about boxing, and we're like, me and my uncle start like tapping each other. Yo, either of us would fucking knock your ass.
He's 13!
His mom comes in and sounds like, boys, she's like, to her husband, you are a 45-year-old man. Christian, you are a fucking retired military person who's almost 30. And we're like, yeah, I mean, knock his ass out. She's like, you gotta fucking grow up. He's 13. What the fuck are you doing? We're like, all right, we won't fight him.
All right, not yet.
Yeah. 4 years, bitch.
You're mine.
4 years. You wait till you're not drinking and I'm this drunk and I'm knock your ass out.
Just threatened by him doing other man shit. Like, oh, he's boxing, eh?
Yeah?
He's boxing.
I don't have time. I've been working. I've been fucking working all day.
I used to throw him around every now and then. Like, doing... I used to throw a few back in the day.
Should fucking
You ever see... Keep your hands up. You ever see one of these? He's just like...
I call this peekaboo.
And he's a 13-year-old. I call this peekaboo. Oh, peekaboo. And he's like a 13-year-old. Never been drunk in his life. Like, why the fuck is my family so stupid? And like, you're 13 too. You're like, my family fucking sucks.
My family sucks.
You're like, yeah, guys, it's like not really how you box though.
Yeah.
No fucking. You smack him in the head.
Yeah. Bah! Didn't see that coming.
Gonna keep your guard up.
Keep your guard up. I'm at family Christmas. You're an asshole. We're fucking. Yeah.
It's also like...
You want a beer? Oh, you can't.
It's like 10:30 at night. Kid's tired. You're like shoving his chest. No, get your gloves. You can even wear the helmet. I'll go no helmet.
Oh, man. That same uncle, actually, for my cousin's wedding, I see him, I was like, oh my God. I can probably say his name. I won't say it. I'm like, I'll go.
Whatever.
Yeah. And, he's like, hey. And right away, he's like, you want to do a shot? I was like, yeah. He's like, okay. Go get your cousin, like the cool cousin.
The family splits. Yeah. Like, everyone always hangs out together. That's all cool.
Yeah.
But then a quarter of them are the partiers.
Yeah.
That, like, split off a little bit. And they'll, like, do shots outside.
Yeah, they fuck around and do other things.
Yeah, like, I stashed a bottle of Fireball in my car.
It was sick.
Well, you guys want to, like, smoke a cigarette outside and shoot Fireball out of my car?
I'm there with my cousin, and it's, like, his sister's wedding. And she's fucking normally a good time to hang out and drink with.
Not at her
but
wedding.
She's like, she's at her wedding, right? So I was like, you know, she can't. She's like, oh, what are you guys doing? We're like, nothing. Are you doing shots? We're like, no. She's like, I told the bar no shots. I'm like, yeah, we told them that you changed that decision.
No, the bride said, bro.
Yeah. We were like, yeah, don't worry.
Are you going to ruin her day?
Yeah, we were like, no, don't worry about it, dude. And he was like, you sure? And I'm pretty...
The second you get you're sure you're in.
Yeah, my uncle was like, toss him like $25, and he's like, you're good.
That's an odd tip to just throw at someone.
Yeah, it wasn't enough that it was a flex. It was enough that it was like, this is...
Yeah, it's not a flex.
This is a barter. Give me shots.
You're doing a favor, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's also two bills. Like, you pulled out the 20 and you're like, that's not enough.
That's not enough.
But I'm not tossing another 20.
But I'm not giving you 50.
I'm not giving you a 50. Because that's still not much. Flexing. But you're trying to flex.
Yeah.
100 is flexing.
100, if you tip someone $100 right off the hop,
they're doing whatever you want.
They're following you around and sucking your cock all day.
They call that the JFK package.
Really?
Yeah. When they just follow you around and give you drinks and suck your dick.
Really?
Yeah, and then they shoot you in the head.
Damn.
Two of them shoot.
We should do that. We should go somewhere. We should go to
our trip
on an all-inclusive resort right away.
Show
like, who's gonna be here all week? Who's
Yeah.
going to be here
Who's scheduled the next? Let me see your 7
3
shifts.
days, yeah.
Who's on here the
Yeah.
next 3 days?
Who's here 3 days?
Enrique, my boy, front and
My
center.
Oh, yeah. We dropped $200, $100 each. We're like, every time our drink's empty, Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enrique, stand up straight.
Yeah.
You're my guy.
Enrique, until I can't walk,
Yeah.
okay, you fill the drinks.
And when I
if I
can't
can't
walk-
talk, you still fill the drinks.
And then you carry me to my room, and I'll see you in the morning
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the buffet.
I'll see you in the morning at the buffet. Bailey's in the coffee. Please.
Yeah. How much money would it take for me to turn one of your staff into my personal slave?
You gotta wonder if there's a number.
There's a number.
There's a number.
There's a number. Yeah.
$1,200. You know.
Yeah. So, or you're just so rich that you basically just create an all-inclusive resort for yourself.
Yeah.
You just like rent a mansion and hire staff.
I've
for a
talked
week.
about doing this, like the bigger picture things, like how much is it to rent a bar for the night?
a whole bar.
Yeah.
Depends on capacity. Depends on the night.
How much is it to rent the bar?
The bar.
The bar.
On like a Monday night. $800.
Really? You
I'm
think
not
so?
even joking. Yeah.
And it'd be like closed for a private event.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Or I mean, they will close it for a private event too if you bring enough people. Like you guarantee to bring enough people.
Yeah, but if I say I want it all paid for, and those people are going to pay me like, say, $60 a head. You know, not all of them are going to drink it.
I think now you're getting into weird liquor laws.
Are they? Are
Yeah,
those
there's
weird
a
liquor laws?
liability thing.
Is it really?
Yeah, because you're throwing the party. You're the one saying open bar, right? You got to get a liquor license.
Do I really?
You do. In case one of those people fucking drives. Because you're the one that's being like, open bar, drink your face off for $60, not the bar. So
We
both
should
of
just
you,
host an open bar event.
Where
Rent
we-
a space and host the open bar
we
event.
can do that.
We
I
can-
bet I'm good for 3 people.
I'm good for like 40 people.
3 of my closest homies will show up. Oh no, you're one of them. I'm good for 2 more people.
Yo, we
You're
should.
in my 3 dudes that shows up.
Yeah, we should though. We should host a let's fucking
Do you want to be like fucking James Gatsby from The Great Gatsby, the novel?
my whole life. That's all I've ever wanted.
We could just throw extravagant parties
Yes.
as we
Do
both would-
costume parties with the masks,
masquerades.
masquerades,
We could throw masquerades.
right?
What if we just were socialites?
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like a job.
What
and
if,
we just like it's letting the other people network.
what if we actually threw a part like a black tie event?
I think it'd be pretty cool. I think what we would need to do, this is what we would need to do, is us and the wives would need to rent a house.
Okay.
And we would all have to live there.
Okay.
And it would have to be like, the bottom floor of this house would have to be very event spacey.
Yeah.
Big. No real separate rooms, like
Yeah.
a hall in there. And then you bring bands in and throw parties. For, like, with tickets at the door.
Yeah.
I think that's what you do, and you set up a bar, and you're basically just turning the place into a concert venue. I think that's what you do.
We should really look into this.
We should look into this. We're social people.
We are very
We know
social.
lots of people, and I never hang out with them because I'm too busy. But if I was throwing parties on my time
And making money on it.
and making money on it, we're just going to be the only guys in our 30s throwing keggers. That's all it's going to be. Let's go.
Yeah, that's
Get the
awesome.
keg of PBR because it's the cheap one.
Yeah.
It's substantially cheaper than the rest.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
How
for
much
some
are we
reason,
talking?
like, if I can remember correctly, like $180.
Ooh, that's cheap.
That is cheap.
We should throw a kegger.
Where?
We should throw like a barn event where it's like, okay, we go out to a farm, everyone camps there.
Yeah, we pay that farmer $20.
No,
We're using your
I'd
property.
I'd be like, oh, here's $500, you know.
No, you
and
give
we'll
him
clean up in the
20%.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, I know. See, now we're
just
talking
be like-
business.
just be like,
you get
we'll clean up
20%
in
of
the
the
morning.
tank, and I'll buy you a case of beer.
Yeah, I'll buy you a case
And then
of
it's just
beer.
me and 6 of my buddies drinking at a fire.
Yeah, here's $15. Do you know how crazy that would be, though?
That would be crazy if we were like, but we would have to be elusive. We would have to throw parties like as an unnamed moniker, right? Like Mr. X is throwing a party, and then we're always there And we're like,
no one knows who we are.
no one knows we're running it. They just think we're there,
Yeah.
like enjoying the party. I think that's how Jay Gatsby did it in The Great Gatsby.
Yeah, people didn't know it was him.
People didn't know it was him. I think that's what we do. And then that way, legally,
How hard would it be to paint the city with ads to a party?
See, this is the thing. In the post-COVID world, I don't know if people just go to parties with flyers they see on the street anymore.
Yeah, but if you put one on every fucking pole in the entire city,
Yeah, I guess.
you know?
I think we could do it. I've put a bunch of stuff up around the city. If
Have
you
you?
put it in the wrong spot, they take it down very quick.
Yeah,
yeah.
we found out.
But some guy can put up posters of his fucking Spotify song that was ass all the time.
Yeah.
I don't get it. The real content creators like this are getting shut down in the city, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
and
it
then
does bother
the
me.
dumb people that make TikToks interviewing people on the side of the
They're
street.
all over the place.
They're all over the place. I almost got stopped by one the other day.
A TikTok interview person?
Yeah. He'll just stand outside bars and interview drunk people and be like, how tall does your shorty have to be? Or like,
Is that a thing now in our city?
yeah, it's everywhere.
Get the fuck out of here. What the
Yeah, I
fuck
know.
is that?
And he's like, I'm walking by and he's like, yo. And he's like holding the little mic, like the tiny little microphone.
Yeah.
He's like, yo. I'm like, nope. No.
Oh, I would have been like, do you know who I am? Oh. And walk away.
Do you know who my father is?
No. Be like, do you know what fucking media
I would
company
be.
I own?
Yeah, I would be doing you a favor.
Yeah, I'm not doing you this favor.
I'm not doing you this favor. Here's
That's-
$20.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Be like, do you know who I am? Do you know what media company I own?
Oh! Great new idea.
What?
Great new idea. Print off a bunch of counterfeit 20s. Right?
Start giving them out to people.
But yeah, never use them for like legal purchases or
Just
whatever.
tip people.
Just, yeah, but like not bartenders.
No.
But just random people, like to get someone to fuck off, be like, here's $20, get out of here. Or
That's
like,
amazing.
or like you're talking to someone at the bus stop, whatever, like you really made my day, here's $20.
You know what there
And
are?
it's like they'll pull it open, it'll be like play money. Like, like really big. Or like cinema use only. Oh.
No, we could do it and have the Reasonable Doubt podcast on it.
And it's our face in the bill.
And be like,
I got stopped
That's a
actually
fucking sick
today.
idea.
This like really nice guy and his son are like walking down the street, like towards me, and they're like really trying to make eye contact with me, right? And I'm an eye contact guy. I love eye contact.
Yeah,
I make
yeah,
it with
yeah.
everybody. So I like make eye contact with him right away because I'm like, are you staring me down?
yeah.
Like with your son right now? But he's smiling. So like, either he's just a really friendly dude or a psycho.
Yeah.
And he like reaches out and he's got like money in his hand. He's like reaching it towards me. He's like, have you seen this? So I like take one and it's like $1 billion. And the picture on it is Jesus. And he's like, I've just been asking people today if you can answer 3 simple questions, my man. And I was like, is this a religious thing? And he's like, kinda. And I'm like, not interested. And the kid's like, really?
What were the questions?
I don't know.
You gotta find out. Be like, I'm
No.
not answering them, but tell me what all 3 questions are, and then I'll decide.
If I see him again, well, he'll know me. I was dressed pretty flashy. But
No,
if
that's what you do with those people because it's great material. Be like,
It is.
Give me all 3 questions, and then
check out the
based on
podcast
those-
for my answers.
yeah, I'll answer them on my podcast. Watch the
But the
podcast.
kid being like, really? It's like, kid,
you don't even
wait
know
till
you're brainwashed.
Yeah, just shut up.
Yeah.
Wait till you're older. You'll realize how fucking annoying people like your dad are.
Yeah, and
Because
you'll be
they
like,
suck and they
"Damn."
ruin everything.
Yeah.
And you're going to understand in this moment, when you were looking up at me and me being like, this religious? No, thank you. And like forcefully giving it back, you'll understand.
Yeah, why didn't you keep it?
Well, because I'm not going to take it
You had
if
a
I'm
bunch
not.
of them.
Yeah, well, I don't know. There could be a bunch of
You
religious
could have had
people
$1
there.
billion Jesus.
I've
bill.
learned my lesson from taking this stuff. Because I took that Book of Mormon off the Mormons.
Oh, that haunted.
That haunted me for like 3
Yeah.
years. They followed me around. They still went to my parents' house after I moved out for like 2
I know,
years.
that was
Felt bad
brutal.
about that. I don't know what it is about Mormons. They show up at dinner time.
It's because that's when they know your family's together.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they're-
Who's been convinced by a door-to-door Mormon?
Lots of people.
No way.
Lots of people. Tons.
If your
of
religion
people.
has to go door-to-door.
That's what they believe. They're spreading the good word of Jesus.
No, I believe
right?
that it makes them feel good.
Yeah,
And they've-
they've converted tons of people with that.
No way.
Bro, it actually has a wrongly high suicide
rate. If I was a
suicide
Mormon,
fucking conversion rate.
no way.
Yeah.
You got to be pretty dumb to fall
You
for
got to be a
Mormonism.
total moron.
But you think about it, the bottom 10% of people, that's a lot of people.
I know a lot of Mormons. Too many.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, do you interact with them on a day to
Now
day?
I know a couple of them.
They're weird, aren't
They're
they?
odd.
They're not like off-putting, really.
And I know Jehovah's Witnesses too.
They're also strange.
Yeah. I know one. She's really nice, but I don't think she's like a Jehovah's Witness anymore. She was.
No,
though.
I think you get to leave
She was
that way.
raised.
I don't know if you get to leave being a Mormon, though.
What do you mean? Like you're always a Mormon?
You're always a Mormon, and if you try to, like, I mean, you can. Like, no one's going to stop you from getting on a plane.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if you try, your whole family will disown you.
Yeah.
And you, like, can't go back to your town.
I
shit
knew
like that.
I knew one, and he was an odd kid. He was really bright, but he was an odd kid. And his mom was like a hot Colombian lady.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and his dad was like an older white dude.
Okay.
Yeah, and
they were Jehovah's
they were
Witnesses?
Mormons. I don't know if the mom was a Mormon. Because she was too hot. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, if you're a Mormon, you have to, like, smell like baby powder.
Yeah, like, it'd be kind of weird.
You gotta have, like, weirdly straight combed hair.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the vibes I got from
Yeah,
him. Like,
short sleeve white dress shirts and a tie.
like those the
Pocket protectors.
pocket protectors.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
a Mormon to me.
You can't wear a tie with a short sleeve shirt. I'm sorry. You can't do it. You look silly.
Yeah, you can't. You look silly, or you look like the manager of a rental car agency.
Yeah, with your comb over and your,
Yeah.
like, cigarette stained fingertips.
Yeah, because life's rough.
Yeah, you're in your third divorce.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah, but this
trying to
is
make
like-
it work.
You, like, showed up today wearing your good shirt and it's like 8 years old.
This is good. It's
My lucky shirt.
I've actually saved $150. I'm probably gonna get a new one.
Oh, no, can't wait, actually. That's wife number 2's alimony.
Yeah.
Fuck. That bitch took me.
Damn, that took me 2 years to save.
How am I supposed to get a new wrist
Yeah,
brace?
not
for
even an
weekend bowling?
alcoholic because he can't afford
Because he
it.
can't afford it.
Oh fuck.
The only joy he has is, like, league bowling night.
Yeah, like once a week he pays $10 and gets to bowl.
He doesn't have friends on a team. He, like, goes to the team that all the solo people join.
Yeah, and they're all weird.
They're all weird. They're all rental car managers.
Yeah.
And one guy, like, still works at Blockbuster somehow.
Yeah, it's like, how do you work there? Like, this is fucking, we're online.
We're online now.
We're online. It's different. Yeah.
One guy does, like, solo pest control, but just in his own house.
Yeah. Yeah. Just at his house.
And no one knows where the animals go.
And he's technically just doing it for the landlord, and it's not
Yeah.
clear how it covers rent.
But he's lived there for a long time.
Yeah. He must. Maybe he's a prostitute at night.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What other kind of guys are there like that? Oh, like a used car salesman that hasn't made a sale in 6 months.
Yeah, and you're like, what do you?
He's like, well, I sell cars, just not my, economy's tough. It's
People
not a
aren't
lot
really
of,
buying.
not a lot of people are looking for a 2008
Yeah, they work
Camry.
with some douchebag named Greg, and it's like, Greg seems to sell a lot. I fucking hate Greg.
Yeah, but it's one of those used car dealerships where it's like a trailer
Yeah.
in a parking lot. It's full of cars. Like, no one's stopping.
Yeah.
You got like a Yaris on there.
Dude,
lot.
there's one of
It's
those on, like, Colonel Talbot at Night of the City.
Yeah?
Yeah, and that
Yes.
dude- you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I went up to that one to do service next door, and he comes out of the trailer. First thing he does is comb.
Yeah, it's like, I gotta look presentable.
Comb.
It could be a hot
Combs,
woman.
and he goes, and I drove to the other house. I was like,
There's
I'm in
one
the wrong spot.
on not Dundas.
Yeah, Dundas, way out east.
Yes.
Yes,
Dundas,
yeah,
way
yeah.
out east. I pulled up to that one once when I was looking for a car.
Yeah.
And the guy comes out and he's like, what's your budget? And I was like, $3,500. And he's like, everything on this lot's over $5,000. And I was like, cool.
See you
And
later.
I got back in the car and he's like, whoa. Hold on a minute.
Oh, we can maybe make something work.
It's like, I gave you 0 barter.
Yeah.
None at all.
Yeah, I was
He's like,
like,
well,
that's fine. Have a good day.
I might only take a $200 loss on the sale, but I gotta sell the car.
Yeah.
I can't go home to
Gotta
my
move.
wife.
That's the thing. He's like, I just got to get one out of here.
Yeah, because then it'll pick up. He'll tell people about it here.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, I bought this car.
I can't go home one more day and tell my wife I didn't sell a car.
Yeah.
I will pay to sell a car, but
Yeah.
I can't go home and be a failure like that because she keeps going to personal training with Steve, and I cannot have this.
Fuck. That's fucking sad, dude. Jesus.
I don't know why. I really like making up fake scenarios.
Yeah, I know. I love doing it. It's a
Because
great...
you can just go forever.
Oh, it's fucking
He's got a
brilliant.
daughter that hates him. She's like 17, and he promised her when she was like 15 that he would buy her a car because he works at a car dealership.
Yeah.
And he hasn't yet.
He hasn't. He's like, no,
Well, you see, okay, I gotta
These
get
are-
$5,000
actually-
in commission before they cut me a check, and I'm so close.
I'm so close. I'm like
I'm so
$5,000
close.
away.
Yeah, all I need is $3,900 more dollars.
Oh, man. Oh,
It's
these
like,
people.
honey, the dog threw up again. He's like,
How do you live like that, you know?
you shoot yourself?
No, but what I don't understand is, like, why not just go get a job at a factory?
Because this is you're a salesman. Because you were probably really good at it when you were like 26.
And now
And
you're
everyone
kinda-
was like, you're the rising star at Finch Toyota. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, you're going to make it. And then you like think back on those times when you were wheeling and dealing and you were cool. But now you're 55.
And you look like hell.
And you look like hell and you got fired from Finch
And
Toyota.
you can't even afford to smoke cigarettes anymore.
Yeah, you got fired from Finch Toyota because you refused to learn the like computer system.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
You're
need
doing
that. I've
paper.
got-
Come on.
Yeah,
look
you
at me.
give that to one of the desk jockeys. I sell the cars.
I'm a car salesman.
Like, well, actually, you're fired.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, you're going to ruin my life.
Oh, okay.
I've worked here for 20 years. If you fire me, I can't get employment
That's
anywhere
the
else.
only thing that for some reason boomers just get away with that. Have you noticed? Or like
What?
older Gen X, where you're like, oh, you just got to put it in that computer system. There. Oh, I don't do computers.
Yeah, like, figure it out.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Actually.
You have to, or you're
have
not
to.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do phones.
Yeah, that... I don't do
Like,
phones. I'm like,
Sorry, you're gonna be on this earth another 10 years.
Yeah, like, you got to figure this out.
You at some point you're gonna have to figure. It's only getting harder.
Yeah, that one really bothers me. Like, I say this, I have two uncles that actively don't use phones, but they're in their late 80s.
Oh, well, what's the point?
Yeah, they're like, I don't have a phone, I haven't figured it out. And it's like, get one. And they're like, no, I'll be done soon.
Yeah, it's gonna take me too long to learn this, and I'm not wasting a second I have left.
Yeah, and they're like, I'm doing shit. I got stuff on the go.
It'll like blow my mind though. I'll be like in an office somewhere, like in the office at a restaurant,
Yeah.
like one of the ones we work at. Someone's like, this fucking computer won't turn on, and they're like hitting the power button on the monitor. I'm like, no, you got to turn the computer on. They're like, oh, see, I don't know
What's
how
the
you.
difference?
Yeah, like I don't know how you kids know this.
Oh, my God.
Because it'll be on and they'll turn the monitor off, but the computer will still be running and they'll be like, it's off.
This is stressing me. It's enough. That's enough.
That's enough. Okay. Well,
All right.
everything you heard tonight, take with a dose of reasonable doubt. Especially the part about me jerking off to weird shit. I don't want you. Don't talk to me about that in public.
No. Talk to us about it in public. It's
If
gonna
you
be
see
fun.
me in public, don't talk.
Bring
to me.
it up.
I'm really confident right now because it's just me and you, and you're
Yeah.
spitting, and I do this a lot.
But in public, we'll be like,
public,
I'm
I'll be
totally
like,
normal, man. What are you talking about?
No, it's a bit. That
I
was
swear to
very
God, I
funny.
feel like you're not like the only thing I ever look at is like just big titties and stuff, you know?
I look at hot women.
Yeah, they're so fucking, wait, what?
That's my go-to porn search. Sexy woman.
Sexy ladies.
Anyway, stay reasonable.
Keep doubting.
We love you so much. Good night.
Reasonable Doubt Podcast. If you guys like funny, hilarious, goofy, goober, silly boys podcast, that is a good place to find yourself.